And so again, as I mentioned, our work is in mouse models, and we initially used mouse models of autism to test these hypotheses. And in theory, it could have been other disease indications, models, let's say schizophrenia or depression, where we could have started. The reason why we started with autism was very logistic, is we had a very good collaborator at Caltech who who had developed mouse models of autism, and so we had access to them. And
Got
so
it.
there's a logistical component to it, but of course there's a scientific and health component to it. Is that about half of the autistic population have some form of GI issues. So many children with autism, which is a behavioral disorder, have constipation or diarrhea or abdominal cramps and bloating that have been reported. Again, a lot of this is anecdotal. There are several clinical studies now that validate this. So again, there was a medical rationale for thinking of using autism to test our hypotheses. And so through a series of studies, showed that in this mouse model of autism, there was a depletion of particular microbes. And this was, obviously interesting to us because what it does, it creates an opportunity to test a concept that maybe the absence of bacteria is a risk factor for disease. So again, this connects to what we had just discussed a few minutes ago, right? Is that bacteria aren't always bad. So
Right.
if you have good bacteria, and if you're missing a good bacteria, then the absence of that good bacteria is your risk for developing a disease.